In Buddhism and various spiritual practices, cleaning is seen as more than a mundane household task. It is a ritual that clears not only physical clutter, but also emotional and energetic barriers. This connection between one's surroundings and their inner world is a fundamental concept in many traditions, particularly in Buddhist thought, where it is believed that our external environments reflect and impact our internal states. When we live in a cluttered or untidy space, it mirrors and potentially deepens the clutter in our minds and spirits. Conversely, a clean, organized environment cultivates mental clarity, peace, and an openness to prosperity. This idea has its roots in the belief that energy, or QI, flows through every aspect of our lives, including our homes. In the same way that stagnant water becomes a breeding ground for decay, stagnant energy in a cluttered, disorganized environment creates blockages that prevent the free flow of opportunities, wealth, and even health. When dust accumulates, objects are neglected, or corners are left uncleaned, the energy in a space becomes heavy, leading to feelings of fatigue, stress, and disorganization. Cleaning with intention, on the other hand, clears these blockages and invites positive vibrations into our lives. It allows for a renewal of energy that aligns with abundance, clarity, and overall well-being. To approach cleaning as a spiritual practice, one must go beyond simply wiping surfaces or arranging items. The act itself becomes a meditation, a time to be fully present, consciously releasing attachments to worries, stresses, or thoughts that may no longer serve a positive purpose. Just as meditation helps to sweep away mental clutter, the process of cleaning removes physical clutter, allowing energy to flow freely and inviting opportunities to flourish. Each sweep, each dusting, and each act of organization becomes a deliberate gesture of self-care and mindfulness. The idea is not just to clean, but to consciously clear away energies that are stagnant or negative, creating space for fresh positive vibrations. In a clean, uncluttered space, we are more likely to feel motivated, energetic, and inspired. This energy translates into our ability to make decisions, pursue opportunities, and maintain a positive outlook on life. Buddhist teaching suggests that the state of our surroundings directly affects our karma, or the energy we cultivate through our actions. By maintaining an orderly environment, we are, in essence, practicing good karma, inviting positive outcomes, and aligning ourselves with the natural flow of abundance. When we treat cleaning as a spiritual discipline, we transform our environment from a mere physical space into a sanctuary of clarity, harmony, and prosperity. One of the most common mistakes people make is keeping broken or unused items. According to Buddhist principles, everything in our lives carries energy. When something becomes damaged, its energy shifts, often reflecting a sense of stagnation or attachment to past circumstances. Broken items represent a state of decay or lack of vitality, and when they are kept around, they act as physical manifestations of old, unproductive energies. Clinging to items that are no longer functional signals an attachment to the past, making it difficult to welcome new, prosperous energies. This attachment can block the natural flow of life, which is inherently about change, growth, and evolution. The energy held in broken or unused objects can be likened to memories or habits that no longer serve us, but are hard to let go of. When we hold on to these items, we are subconsciously sending a message of scarcity to the universe, as if we believe we will never have enough to replace or improve upon what we already have. This scarcity mindset is an obstacle to prosperity, as it limits our ability to receive new things and opportunities. Clinging to what is no longer useful keeps us from inviting the new and the fresh into our lives. It is as if we are holding onto a lifeboat that is no longer seaworthy, preventing us from embracing new vessels that could take us further. By letting go of these items, we are not just making space physically, but energetically as well. This process reflects a practice of detachment, which is central to Buddhist teachings. Detachment is about releasing our need to control and hold on to things that no longer serve a positive purpose. It is a form of self-compassion, a way of saying that we are deserving of environments filled with vitality and possibility. Removing broken or unused objects becomes an invitation for abundance, symbolizing our readiness to embrace new opportunities. Each item we discard is a release of stagnant energy, making room for the flow of prosperity into our lives. The act of letting go, however, is not always easy. Many people feel an emotional connection to their belongings, associating them with memories or sentiments that are hard to release. This connection is natural, but in Buddhist thought, it is viewed as a form of attachment that ultimately causes suffering. Learning to part with these items without regret is a powerful spiritual exercise, one that requires courage and faith. Faith that by creating space, we allow for something even better to enter our lives. Every time we discard a broken or unused item, we perform a small yet significant act of energetic renewal, telling the universe that we are open to positive changes and new experiences. Accumulated garbage is another mistake that can obstruct the flow of prosperity. Garbage, particularly organic waste, contains dense and often decaying energy that can create a stagnant environment if not regularly cleared away. This stagnation is symbolic of unresolved issues or postponed decisions in our lives, both of which can hinder our progress. In Buddhist teachings, the accumulation of waste is seen as a sign of disorder and neglect, two qualities that repel prosperity. A clean, organized space invites clarity and opportunity, while a cluttered, neglected space sends a signal of chaos and confusion. Waste accumulation, even on a small scale, has the power to affect our mental clarity and emotional well-being. Small objects scattered around, even if they do not appear significant, contribute to an atmosphere of disorganization. Just as mental clutter can prevent us from focusing on our goals, physical clutter interferes with the energetic flow necessary for achieving those goals. In Buddhist thought, the presence of clutter or waste represents a blockage, a stagnant point in the energy flow that could translate into obstacles in one's financial life, relationships, or personal development. Every time we leave waste unaddressed, we are reinforcing a cycle of stagnation. Creating a habit of regularly removing trash, especially from the kitchen and entrance, is a simple yet powerful way to encourage prosperity. The kitchen represents nourishment and sustenance, vital components of a prosperous life. Leaving waste in the kitchen creates a barrier to these positive energies, blocking the flow of abundance that comes through the provision of food and sustenance. Similarly, clutter at the entrance of a home can obstruct the entry of new opportunities, as if creating an invisible barrier that repels positive forces. The simple act of disposing of garbage with intention, imagining the release of negativity and blockages, can lighten the energy within the space, allowing for a renewed sense of clarity. When we clear away waste, we are not merely removing physical items, but also engaging in a ritual that clears away mental and emotional heaviness. The act of cleaning, when performed with intention, becomes a means of releasing negative thoughts, worries, and stresses, creating a home environment that is open and inviting. Each time we consciously dispose of waste, we perform a ritual of renewal, inviting fresh energy into our lives. By regularly practicing this habit, we foster a mindset of order, care, and attention, all of which contribute to a balanced, harmonious life that aligns with prosperity and well-being. Mirrors hold a unique and powerful place in the energetic balance of our homes and lives. They are often described as energy portals that have the power to reflect, amplify, and even redirect the energy within a space. Because they play this vital role, how we maintain and position mirrors significantly influences the quality of energy circulating through our homes. In both Buddhist thought and feng shui, mirrors are believed to serve as conduits for energy, and their condition directly impacts our mental clarity, luck, and even the opportunities that come our way. When mirrors are dirty, scratched, or broken, the reflections they cast are distorted, often symbolizing a mind clouded with confusion, hesitation, or negativity. Such mirrors can subtly influence our ability to make clear decisions and move confidently toward our goals. A clean, well-placed mirror does much more than brighten a room. It reflects back the energy we wish to amplify and encourages the flow of positive vibrations. For example, mirrors placed in strategic areas can help distribute light evenly throughout a space, dispelling shadows and creating a more balanced, harmonious atmosphere. Clean, unobstructed reflections contribute to mental clarity, a vital component of prosperity and well-being. However, dirty or streaked mirrors have the opposite effect, often creating a subconscious feeling of unease or disorder. Mirrors that are kept unclean or in disrepair may obstruct energy flow, creating mental blockages and a lack of clarity. Mirrors also play a unique role in capturing and enhancing light, which itself is an important carrier of positive energy. In Buddhist and other Eastern traditions, light is seen as a purifier, illuminating the mind and spirit. A well-placed mirror that reflects natural light not only brightens the room but also spreads vitality and a sense of openness. Conversely, when mirrors are cloudy, the light they reflect is also dulled, which can weigh down the energy of a space, leaving a heavy, murky feeling. In a symbolic sense, keeping mirrors clean can be likened to keeping our minds clear of worries, doubts, and anxieties, allowing us to see our lives and our potential clearly and without distortion. Placement is another critical factor. A mirror facing a door, for example, might lead to the immediate reflection and expulsion of the energy that flows in, symbolically sending away the opportunities and good fortune that should be entering the home. This positioning is believed to create a leakage of energy, where anything beneficial that arrives is instantly sent back out before it has a chance to settle and benefit the inhabitants. It's as if every opportunity slips away before it can fully take root. To maintain harmony, mirrors are best placed in areas where they can capture and enhance existing positive energy rather than immediately bouncing it away. Placing mirrors in locations that open up the room or amplify light, such as hallways, dining rooms, or areas opposite windows, can transform the energy of the space, making it more welcoming and abundant. Attention to the condition and placement of mirrors is, in many ways, a reflection of our inner consciousness. As we care for these reflective surfaces, ensuring they are clean, clear, and well-positioned, we're also caring for our mental clarity and our openness to positive changes. When we regularly maintain mirrors, keeping them free of smudges and marks, it serves as a reminder to maintain our own clarity of thought and intention. It is a practice of looking at ourselves and our surroundings honestly, without the cloud of unexamined thoughts or emotions. The often overlooked corners and baseboards of our homes may seem like small, inconsequential spaces, yet they hold substantial influence over the flow of energy. Dust, dirt, and neglected clutter in these areas can lead to pockets of stagnant energy, blocking the circulation of positive vibrations through the home. In Buddhist teachings, these overlooked areas represent the aspects of our lives that are frequently pushed aside or neglected, such as unresolved issues, hidden fears, or personal habits we'd rather ignore. When we disregard these spaces, we allow energy blockages to accumulate, which can subtly impact our motivation, financial growth, and emotional well-being. Corners and baseboards, while physically small, carry symbolic weight in spiritual and energetic practices. They represent the hidden or neglected aspects of our lives, the corners of our minds where unaddressed thoughts and emotions linger. Just as dust builds up in corners over time, unprocessed feelings or postponed decisions can gather in our mental and emotional corners, blocking our path to clarity and success. Regularly cleaning these areas is more than just a physical act. It's a spiritual gesture that reflects our willingness to confront and clear out old, stagnant energy, creating a smooth, uninterrupted flow of positivity. Cleaning these areas with intention can transform the way we interact with our space. When we address corners and baseboards during our cleaning routines, it becomes an act of mindfulness, bringing our awareness to the often overlooked details in our lives. Each sweep of dust from a corner can be seen as a release of blocked energy, an opportunity to let go of any thoughts, worries, or memories that no longer serve us. In Buddhism, this attention to detail is viewed as a metaphor for self-awareness and inner clarity. By acknowledging these small spaces, we acknowledge the smaller, often unseen parts of our lives and begin to clear the pathways for new growth, opportunities, and energy to circulate freely. Furthermore, the act of cleaning corners and baseboards signifies an organized and conscious approach to life. This practice reflects our readiness to address every aspect of our environment and ourselves, even the parts that may be less visible or less frequently considered. An environment that is meticulously cared for, down to its smallest details, sends a message to the universe that we are prepared to welcome prosperity. It conveys our intention to live with awareness and completeness, which naturally attracts abundance and harmony. In a clean and well-maintained home, energy flows without obstruction, creating a peaceful and supportive environment that nurtures both personal and financial growth. Taking the time to clean these spaces thoroughly can also bring a sense of accomplishment and satisfaction. As we clear away dust and dirt, we may feel a physical and mental lightness, a sense of renewal that resonates throughout the home. This simple act of attention to detail contributes to a harmonious atmosphere, allowing us to feel more focused and grounded. Each time we address these areas, we strengthen our intention to maintain an environment that reflects clarity, order, and a readiness to embrace all that life has to offer. It's a practice that extends beyond the physical space, subtly enhancing our capacity for mindfulness, balance, and prosperity. Our bedding and towels come into direct contact with us daily, enveloping us in comfort and providing a sense of warmth and rest. In Buddhist thought, items that have such intimate contact with the body are believed to have a profound influence on our personal energy. When these items are neglected, worn out, or unclean, they not only hold stagnant energy, but may also lead to feelings of fatigue, lethargy, or lack of motivation. Fresh, clean bedding and towels, on the other hand, create an environment of renewal and well-being, fostering positive energy that can enhance our mood, vitality, and mental clarity. Every night, we spend hours in close contact with our bedding. This prolonged exposure means that the state of our sheets, blankets, and pillows plays a significant role in how we feel both physically and emotionally. Dirty or dingy bedding may carry residual energy from past stresses or negative experiences, subtly affecting our mental state and even our dreams. In the same way, our towels absorb not only water, but also the energy of each day, from our worries to our triumphs. When we neglect these items, we carry that energy forward, unable to fully cleanse ourselves or move forward unburdened. Regularly changing and cleaning bedding and towels is, therefore, an essential practice for maintaining a flow of positive energy. By keeping these items fresh, we invite a sense of cleanliness and renewal into our lives. Each time we make the bed with clean sheets or reach for a freshly laundered towel, we create an opportunity to start anew, symbolically letting go of the past and inviting a bright, unencumbered future. This renewal has a direct impact on our personal energy, influencing our disposition, motivation, and even our sense of self-worth. Sleeping on clean sheets or drying ourselves with a fresh towel can bring an immediate sense of comfort and well-being, aligning us with positive energy that supports our goals and desires. Replacing overly worn or permanently stained bedding and towels is another important aspect of this practice. In Buddhist teachings, items that have outlived their usefulness are thought to hold stagnant energy, symbolizing attachment to things that no longer serve a constructive purpose. Clinging to these items out of habit or reluctance to change can mirror our attachment to outdated beliefs or routines, which can prevent us from moving forward. By choosing to let go of old, worn items and replace them with fresh ones, we signal our readiness for new experiences, growth, and prosperity. This act of renewal not only refreshes our environment, but also renews our sense of self, fostering a mindset that is open to positive changes. Each time we replace or refresh these items, we perform a small yet powerful ritual of self-care and self-respect. We signal to ourselves and to the universe that we are worthy of comfort, cleanliness, and quality. This mindful attention to the items we use daily helps us cultivate an environment that supports our well-being on every level. Clean, comfortable bedding and towels are more than just physical luxuries. They are energetic tools that promote health, happiness, and abundance. In addition, the process of maintaining and caring for these items can serve as a grounding ritual. When we take the time to wash and fold our linens or replace an old towel, we engage in an act of mindfulness, staying present and honoring the value of each item that contributes to our comfort. This attention to detail and care is a form of respect for ourselves and our environment, reinforcing the intention to live mindfully and embrace the flow of prosperity. As we transform our homes into spaces of comfort and rejuvenation, we naturally cultivate an inner state that is calm, clear, and ready to embrace the positive changes we seek. Brooms hold a profound symbolism in many cultures, often viewed as tools, not only for cleaning physical spaces, but also for clearing stagnant or negative energy. A well-cared-for broom becomes a powerful instrument for energetic cleansing, ensuring that the space it sweeps remains open and inviting for positive energy and prosperity to flow freely. However, when brooms are neglected, stored upside down, or left dirty, they can have the opposite effect, blocking the very energy they are meant to usher in. In spiritual traditions, a neglected broom accumulates the energy it has removed from spaces, and this accumulated dust and debris can represent unresolved negativity or stagnant situations. Similarly, an improperly stored broom can symbolically disrupt the flow of energy, sending away the positive vibrations that should be welcomed into the home. The concept of keeping brooms clean and properly stored taps into the larger idea that every object in our home carries a specific energy and purpose. Brooms that have been used but not cleaned are holding on to the very dust and negativity they were used to clear, leading to a form of energetic clutter. Every time we sweep, we are symbolically sweeping away old energy, making space for new and fresh energy to come into our lives. But if the broom itself is unclean, it is essentially holding on to that old energy, unable to effectively clear the space. By cleaning our brooms and ensuring they are stored correctly, we are taking steps to make this tool as effective as possible, enhancing its role in our lives as a tool for clearing both physical and spiritual obstructions. An upside-down broom is particularly significant in many spiritual practices, where it is believed that storing a broom this way disrupts its purpose. Some cultures even see this as a gesture that sends away good fortune and invites misfortune. When the broom is kept upright in its correct position, it symbolizes a readiness to welcome in positive energy and protect the home from negativity. The symbolism here is profound. An upright broom is prepared and waiting, ready to sweep away any negative energy that enters. By paying attention to this detail, we show respect for the broom as a tool that plays a critical role in the energetic upkeep of our homes. Regularly replacing old or worn brooms is another practice that enhances their effectiveness as energy-clearing tools. In Buddhist thought, objects that are worn out and no longer serve their purpose can block the flow of energy. A worn-out broom may struggle to remove dust and debris effectively, reflecting a reduced capacity to clear old energy. By discarding an old broom and bringing in a new one, we symbolically discard stagnant energy and create space for fresh, vibrant energy to circulate. Each sweep with a well-maintained broom becomes an act of purification, clearing away what no longer serves us and leaving the space open for new opportunities. In many cultures, the act of sweeping itself is seen as a ritual for banishing negativity and inviting prosperity. As we sweep, we might visualize removing all of the worries, stresses, and obstacles from our minds and lives. This act of sweeping becomes a form of meditation, a way to focus on clearing both our physical and emotional spaces. By treating sweeping as a spiritual practice, we engage with our surroundings in a mindful, intentional way, infusing the act with purpose. Each stroke of the broom becomes an expression of our desire to cultivate a clean, harmonious environment, inviting positive energy and keeping negativity at bay. The kitchen holds a special place as the heart of the home, often symbolizing nourishment, sustenance, and abundance. It is the space where we prepare food that fuels our bodies and spirits, making it intrinsically linked to prosperity and well-being. The state of the kitchen, and specifically the sink, reflects the flow of energy in a household. When dirty dishes are left to pile up overnight, they can create a feeling of stagnation, mirroring the accumulation of unresolved matters, stresses, or financial blockages. In Buddhist and other spiritual teachings, a kitchen filled with clutter or unwashed dishes disrupts the flow of positive energy, creating an atmosphere that is not conducive to abundance and clarity. Accumulated dishes carry the residue of past meals, symbolizing energy that is unfinished and unaddressed. Leaving these items in the sink can create a charged atmosphere that may interfere with restful sleep and even influence the mood we wake up in. Dirty dishes are not just a physical eyesore, they also embody the energy of delay, hindering the free flow of new opportunities and the clarity needed to seize them. The presence of clutter in the kitchen sends a message of disorder and neglect, repelling the positive vibrations that should ideally circulate in this nourishing space. The cleanliness of the kitchen sink, in particular, reflects the state of our minds, symbolizing our readiness to engage with new possibilities. Establishing a habit of washing dishes before bed can become a transformative ritual. The act of cleaning the kitchen and leaving it spotless each night sends a message of completeness and readiness for a new day. It is a simple yet powerful gesture, inviting a fresh start each morning, free from the residue of the previous day. This practice reflects a commitment to maintaining a clear, uncluttered space where positive energy can thrive. It symbolizes our dedication to a life that is organized and prepared, fostering a mental state of clarity and focus that enhances our ability to make wise decisions and attract abundance. Beyond practical cleanliness, washing dishes can also be a moment of meditation where each scrub and rinse serves to clear not only the physical grime, but also any mental or emotional clutter. By engaging in this task mindfully, we cultivate a sense of peace and order which directly impacts our mindset and sense of well-being. In this way, the act of dishwashing becomes a purifying ritual, one that refreshes both the physical and energetic state of the kitchen. As we clear away food remnants and soap away grime, we can visualize removing worries, doubts, and emotional residues, leaving a clean slate for the next day's experiences. Additionally, the kitchen is often seen as a symbol of financial prosperity, as it is where food, representing wealth and sustenance, is prepared. When dirty dishes pile up, it can reflect a stagnation in finances or a block in the flow of resources. By maintaining a clean kitchen and regularly clearing the sink, we support the energy of abundance and create an atmosphere that is conducive to attracting wealth. The kitchen becomes not just a place to prepare food, but a sanctuary of nourishment and prosperity, aligning our intentions with a life that flows with abundance and opportunity. The quality of air and light in our homes has a direct impact on the energy circulating through our spaces. Fresh air is not only essential for physical health, but is also considered vital for maintaining an open, vibrant flow of energy, which is essential for prosperity and clarity. Stagnant air, on the other hand, symbolizes stagnant energy, creating an atmosphere that can feel heavy, uninspired, and draining. In Buddhist teachings, the free circulation of energy is fundamental for a balanced, prosperous life, and one of the simplest ways to ensure this flow is by regularly opening windows to let in fresh air and sunlight. Closed spaces with little ventilation trap energy, just as stagnant water collects impurities. When air is not allowed to move freely, the energy in the space can become dense, leading to a buildup of negative or static vibrations. This trapped energy can affect not only the physical atmosphere, but also the emotional state of those within the home, contributing to feelings of lethargy, low motivation, or even mental fog. By allowing fresh air to flow into the home, we invite new, revitalized energy that refreshes both the space and our minds, creating an environment where positivity can thrive. In addition to air, natural light plays a crucial role in uplifting the energy of a home. Light is symbolic of clarity, purity, and life itself. In spiritual traditions, light is seen as a purifier, dispelling darkness and bringing warmth and vitality to any space it touches. When sunlight streams into a room, it fills the space with positive energy, enhancing feelings of peace, happiness, and motivation. Conversely, a dark, poorly lit space may feel oppressive or even gloomy, influencing our moods and outlook on life. By opening windows and welcoming natural light, we create an environment that supports a bright, clear mind and a prosperous outlook. Creating a daily habit of opening windows each morning, even if only for a few minutes, can transform the atmosphere of a home. This practice serves as a gentle ritual of renewal, inviting fresh energy to replace any stale or negative vibrations that may have accumulated overnight. Each morning, as we open the windows, we can visualize the old, stagnant air flowing out, carrying away any worries, stresses, or blockages, and making room for the new. The incoming fresh air represents a new beginning, an infusion of possibilities and clarity that sets a positive tone for the day ahead. Along with opening windows, incorporating plants can further enhance the air quality and energy flow in a space. Plants are natural purifiers, absorbing carbon dioxide and releasing oxygen, which keeps the air fresh and clean. In spiritual practices, plants are seen as symbols of growth, life, and renewal. By placing plants near windows or in areas that receive ample sunlight, we create a vibrant, living environment that continuously refreshes the energy in our homes. Plants also contribute to an atmosphere of peace and prosperity, reinforcing the intentions we hold for a balanced, abundant life. When we cultivate these habits, opening windows, welcoming sunlight, and nurturing plants, we align our homes with the natural cycles of renewal and growth. This simple practice reminds us of the importance of staying open to change, clearing out the old to make way for the new. It reflects a mindset that is ready to embrace opportunities and adapt to the flow of life. As our physical spaces are refreshed, so too are our minds, fostering a clear, positive outlook that attracts prosperity, harmony, and well-being. This alignment with the cycles of nature not only enhances the energy of our home, but also strengthens our own ability to flow with life's opportunities and challenges, welcoming each day with a renewed sense of purpose and clarity. Our inner alignment, encompassing our mind, body, and the environment we live in, is foundational to attracting prosperity and well-being. While physical cleanliness and organization of our surroundings are essential, they alone cannot sustain the free flow of positive energy if our inner state is chaotic or burdened by unresolved emotions and thoughts. True abundance begins within. It is cultivated through a harmonious balance of mental clarity, emotional stability, and mindful awareness. In Buddhist teachings, the mind is often seen as the ultimate source of both suffering and enlightenment. This principle extends to the concept of prosperity. Only when our inner state is calm, focused, and free of emotional clutter can we fully embrace the abundance that life has to offer. A chaotic inner state can mirror itself in our physical environment, manifesting as clutter, neglect, or an inability to maintain a clean and organized home. When we are burdened by unresolved issues, fear, or insecurities, these feelings often find expression in the way we care or fail to care for our surroundings. Disorganization in our thoughts and emotions leads to disorganization in our actions and environment, creating a vicious cycle that blocks the flow of positive energy. To invite true prosperity, we must nurture an internal state of clarity and peace, treating the act of inner alignment as an essential part of our path to abundance. Meditation is one of the most effective tools for cultivating inner balance and a clear mind. Just as we clean our homes to remove dust and dirt, meditation helps us clear away mental clutter, bringing a sense of calm and perspective that supports our goals and intentions. Meditation doesn't just quiet the mind, it renews our energy, allowing us to approach each day with a refreshed outlook. Each meditation session becomes a practice of releasing fears, doubts, and attachments that no longer serve us. This inner clarity naturally aligns with a clean, organized outer environment, creating a seamless flow between our internal state and external space. Daily reflection, even if just for a few minutes, can be a powerful addition to meditation. In these quiet moments, we take stock of our thoughts, feelings, and goals, making adjustments to stay on course toward a balanced and fulfilling life. This habit helps us remain in touch with our inner state, allowing us to release negative thoughts or limiting beliefs that could obstruct our personal growth. When we address these internal blockages, we clear the way for opportunities and prosperity to enter our lives, creating a foundation of mental clarity that supports our journey toward abundance. Another aspect of cultivating inner alignment is the power of positive thinking and affirmations. Our thoughts and words carry energetic vibrations, subtly shaping the reality we experience. If we consistently focus on lack, worry, or negativity, we inadvertently attract more of these energies into our lives, no matter how clean or organized our environment might be. Practicing positive affirmations, such as "I am open to receiving abundance" or "I attract prosperity effortlessly," reinforces a mindset of openness and receptivity. These affirmations align our inner energy with the energy of our goals, creating a powerful synergy that draws positive experiences and resources into our lives. Maintaining a healthy body is equally important in fostering an aligned and balanced energy field. Our physical well-being is the foundation of our mental and emotional health, and neglecting it can lead to a lack of vitality, which impacts our outlook and actions. A neglected body, one deprived of proper nourishment, exercise, or rest, can create blockages in energy flow, just as clutter can in our environment. By caring for our physical health through nutritious eating, regular movement, and adequate rest, we provide ourselves with the energy we need to pursue our goals and maintain a high vibration that naturally attracts prosperity. When mind, body, and environment are all in alignment, we become true magnets for opportunities and success. This alignment isn't about striving for perfection, but about creating harmony within ourselves and our surroundings. A peaceful mind, an energized body, and an organized home work together to create a balanced state that supports both inner fulfillment and outer success. In this state, we are more resilient to stress, more open to creativity, and more likely to make decisions that support our long-term goals. Our inner and outer worlds flow seamlessly, creating a life that feels both purposeful and abundant. In essence, our inner state serves as the true foundation for attracting and sustaining prosperity. Physical organization and cleanliness amplify this foundation, creating an environment that supports our aspirations and well-being. Without a calm mind and a centered spirit, even the most meticulously organized space may feel empty or unsatisfying. Therefore, prosperity and peace are born from within, expanding outward as we align ourselves with the energies of growth, gratitude, and mindfulness. When we consciously cultivate this alignment, embracing a clear mind, a healthy body, and a harmonious environment, we invite a transformative flow of energy into our lives. We are no longer just arranging our surroundings for order and appearance, but intentionally creating a sacred space where every detail reflects our values, desires, and dreams. The home becomes more than a physical structure. It becomes a reflection of our journey toward self-discovery and fulfillment, a place that nurtures our soul and welcomes prosperity. As we reach the end of this exploration, we now have a clearer understanding of how deeply our environment influences our energy, emotions, and capacity for success. By making mindful adjustments to our cleaning habits, discarding what no longer serves us, and cultivating an inner state of balance, we lay the groundwork for a life rich in prosperity and peace. These practices may seem small in the daily scheme of things, but over time, they create a cumulative effect that transforms not only our living spaces, but also our mindset and life path. Imagine waking up each day in a space that feels bright, calm, and alive with positive energy, a place that supports you in reaching your highest potential. With each small adjustment, each act of care, you are actively shaping this reality step by step. By inviting fresh energy into your home, you are making space for opportunities to arrive, for creativity to flow, and for abundance to find its way to you. Remember, prosperity isn't just about material wealth. It's about a life filled with purpose, joy, and fulfillment. As you move forward, keep these practices close to heart, knowing that the energy you cultivate in your home reflects the energy you attract into your life. Embrace the power of conscious cleaning, mindful organization, and inner alignment, transforming each day into an opportunity to nurture prosperity from the inside out. The journey to a harmonious, abundant life starts with each mindful step you take in caring for yourself and your space. So take a moment now to look around, breathe deeply, and appreciate the sacred energy you are creating. With intention and care, you're opening the door to a life of clarity, harmony, and boundless possibility.